Hello rail fans, and welcome to another French Fried Trains Minecraft locomotive tutorial. Today, we're going to be building CSX number 911, the spirit of our first responders unit. And this is an ES44AC, and I've tried to cram in as many of the details as I could at this scale here. So let's get right into it. As usual here, the first step is going to be to do the coupler. So take out a dark oak stair and we'll get it attached up. Underneath that, we'll put a dark oak fence gate for an air hose, and then we'll put a dark oak fence on either side of the coupler. And this one has striping on the pilots, so we're going to come on the next block down above the rails, and on the outside edge, we're going to put smooth quartz, then red nether brick, smooth quartz, red nether brick, and another smooth quartz. Then above that, the pattern's opposite. So we'll put red nether brick above the quartz below it, and quartz above the red nether brick. So we have this checkerboard pattern. Then we're going to come around behind it here, and we're going to make a T-shaped pattern in the middle out of red concrete that's 3 blocks tall. Then we're going to swing around in front of it and put 3 oak slabs across the front top. Then we'll come back behind here. We'll put an end rod down above each rail down here. And behind that, we're going to make a 5x3 of red concrete, coming out to both sides of the rails here. Then in these gaps here, we're going to put 3 oak slabs coming up on the bottom hip boxes to be the stairs. Same thing on this side. Then we're going to do our first set of wheels, so get a block of netherite down on the rails and skip 1 block behind this. Put an end rod for an axle. Then we're going to take deep slate tile slabs on the upper hip box, and we're going to make 2 rows coming 5 across the rails. Then another set of netherite wheels with an end rod axle, and another 2 rows of deep slate tile slabs that come 5 across the rails on the upper hip box. Then a third set of netherite wheels with an end rod axle, then open dark oak fence gate into the ends of the wheels here, and also open dark oak fence gate into the ends of the wheels down here. Then above this, we're going to fill in this middle 3 on the second block up with polished blackstone block and bring it down to the end of this truck. We come out 1 pass where the fence gates are. Then we'll swing around underneath and put 3 blocks across the bottom. Then coming off that bottom block, we're going to put upside down, outward facing polished blackstone stairs, and we're going to bring it down in a row that's 15 blocks long in total. Once we have 15 blocks, we put 3 polished blackstone across the middle, and then same thing on this side. Upside down, outward facing stairs in a row, 15 blocks long, to come over here and connect up and frame in the bottom of the fuel tank for us. Then we'll come around on top of this, and we'll continue filling this top middle 3 on the second block up with polished blackstone block. We'll bring it down to the end of the fuel tank. For now, we're going to stop at the end of the fuel tank. Now we're going to do our next truck, so skip a block back from this and get a netherite on each rail with an end rod axle. Then 2 rows of deep slate tile slabs on the upper hip box, coming 5 across to both sides of the rails. Then another set of netherite wheels with an end rod axle. And then another 2 rows of deep slate tile slabs coming 5 across the rails here. Then 1 final set of netherite wheels with an end rod axle. Open dark oak fence gates into the ends of the wheels here, and also open them into the ends of the wheels down on this end here. Then we'll go back to our polished blackstone block and continue filling the second layer up on the middle 3. We'll bring it across this truck and stop above where those fence gates are. In front of this, we're going to make a 5x3 of red concrete coming out to both sides of the rails. Then in front of that, a T shape of red concrete with an end rod down on bottom above each rail. Then we're going to take a quartz stair right side up in the bottom middle, then red nether brick stairs on either side, and then upside down sideways facing quartz stairs on each side. On the next layer up, a red nether brick block in the middle, then an upside down quartz stair on either side, then an upside down red nether brick stair on either side. In the top middle we put 3 oak slabs, then on these sides 3 slabs coming up to be the stairs. Same thing over on this side. Then we're going to come on the sides of the trucks here, and we're going to put a deep slate tile slab on the side above each of the 3 wheels. Same thing down here. Then we'll do the other side. Slabs above these 3 wheels. And slabs above these 3 wheels. Then we're going to take out a grindstone. And we're going to hang an upside down grindstone in front of each of the 3 wheels. Same thing down on this truck. Grindstones in front of these wheels. And then same thing over here. 3 upside down grindstones in front of these wheels. And 1 more corner to go here. Grindstones in front of all 3 of these wheels down here. Now we're going to come on top on this 3rd layer up here, and we're going to take out a polished black stone block. And we're going to fill this top middle 3 with polished black stone blocks going from end to end. Now we'll come on the conductor side of the fuel tank here. And above the stairs, we're going to put a full row of polished black stone blocks. Then we're going to come down, and on the 5th block in, a crimson sign, and then a crimson button right next to it. Then down on this end, a crimson button 1 block in from the end. We hang a bell right here. This side's different because we have air tanks. So on this side, on the front, we're going to go ahead and put 4 polished black stone blocks. Then move down to the other end and put 2. Then we put 4 anvils here for an air tank and 4 anvils on the front. We put a crimson button in the middle, and then up here we're going to put a crimson sign and a crimson button. Then after that we're going to take out a chain. We're going to put a chain up here in this gap, a chain in this gap here. And then we're going to get out a brewing stand here. And behind the fuel tank here we put a brewing stand, then a chain up in this corner. Come over and do the other side, a chain in this corner, a chain in this gap, and a chain all the way down here in that gap there. Next, take out yellow terracotta, and on this top layer up on the side, run yellow terracotta going end to end. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So a full row of yellow terracotta up here, going all the way down to the other end. Now we're going to come on the front of the locomotive, 2 blocks in from the very front. And we're going to put a smooth quartz block on each side. Then 2 red concrete on the left-hand side. Above that, a smooth quartz in the middle, 2 red concrete on that side, 1 on the other. Then a glowstone on the top middle. Then a polished black stone stair facing outward here and facing the other way here. Behind that, on each side, a red concrete on bottom and a smooth quartz on top. Then we're going to put 3 polished blackstone across the top middle, turn this way, and a stair here, and a stair here. Then a T-shape of black carpet up here, and 1 on each corner like that. Then we're going to hang a red banner on each of the sides to hide the white from the front. Next, on this side, we put 4 red shulker boxes across the bottom. On the other side, a red concrete, then 2 sideways observers, and another red concrete. Then above that, 4 smooth quartz. Then above that, a red concrete goes in each of the corners. And then a regular quartz block on each side for the locomotive number. Then coming across the front, we're going to put 2 black stained glass blocks, a smooth quartz, 2 more black stained glass. Then 2 black stained glass panes on either side for the side windows, and smooth quartz behind it on both sides. Then come up top here, and we're going to put 3 smooth quartz across the top middle. And then we'll go ahead and swing around behind it and fill in the top middle 3 of the whole cab here. Then on the outsides, smooth quartz stairs above the window facing outward. Same thing over here. Then in the very middle of the roof, 2 quartz slabs, and on either side, we're going to put back-to-back levers for all the antennas. Next, coming off the middle of the back of the cab, we're going to put a row of 9 red concrete coming back. Then a red concrete on each side of the back of this section here. In front of that, a cobbled deep slate on each side. And in front of that, another red concrete. Now the rest of this is asymmetrical. We'll do the conductor side first here. We're going to do 2 red concrete, then 3 sideways observers, and another red concrete. Then the other side is slightly different. On this other side, starting from the back, we're going to put 2 sideways observers, then a red concrete, and then we're going to put a dark oak sign on that red concrete. Then 1 more sideways observer and 2 more red concrete. Then we're going to skip 1 block in here behind the cab, a column of 2 red concrete. Then behind it, 2 more red concrete, a lapis lazuli, and a red concrete because there's a little logo there. Then we're going to start filling this in towards the back with red concrete. We'll put a lapis lazuli under the last of those observers and fill the rest of this with red concrete. Then on this outside edge, on bottom, we're going to put a row of 7 red concrete coming back. Above that, starting from the cab, 6 smooth quartz. Then red concrete across the bottom of that, 3 smooth quartz, and then red concrete to fill in the rest of this section here. Then we'll go work on the other side, which is slightly different because of the inverter box. So we'll come over here. On this side, start behind the cab here, 1 block in, and start filling everything in underneath here with red concrete, all the way to the back of this dynamic brake section until it's all filled in. Then we'll do our inverter box. On this side now, we're going to start down right behind the cab on bottom, and we're going to bring a row of 6 red concrete coming towards the back of the locomotive. Above that, 6 smooth quartz. Then on top, we're going to go 2 red concrete, 1 lapis, red concrete, lapis, red concrete, because there's 2 logos over here. Then we're going to knock out these 3 on the second layer up and put in smooth quartz to continue that stripe. Now come to the back of the locomotive, and in the middle, 2 blocks in from the end, we're going to go ahead and put a red concrete, smooth quartz, red concrete, smooth quartz, and another red concrete. Then kitty corner in, we do 3 red concrete, a smooth quartz, and a red concrete. Same over here, 3 red concrete, smooth quartz, and a red concrete. And actually, we're gonna knock out this middle one here. And we're gonna put 2 lapis on that side, knock out the middle, and 3 TNT, because there's an American flag back there. Then, on this top outside edge, we're gonna put a row of 5 red concrete coming forward. Same thing on the other side here. In front of that, we're gonna switch to red nether brick stairs, and 4 stairs facing outward on each side coming forward. Then in this stair section, we're gonna ring in the outside edge of it. Just like this. And we'll put some deep slate slabs in there. And then we'll surround the top with red nether brick slabs. Then put 2 trapdoors in the middle where the fans are. Then run red nether brick slabs across the middle to the very back. Then 1 slab on either side of it. Then we're gonna switch to cobbled deep slate slabs and run them up each side of this to make the radiator vents. Next, we'll come down underneath this with a smooth quartz block. And we're gonna run a row of smooth quartz on this inside block down to the end of this radiator section on each side. Then, we're gonna swing around on the outside of this radiator section, just underneath it. And we're gonna take cobbled deep slate stairs. We're gonna start right here, and we're gonna bring it forward to the end of that red concrete. Then skip a block forward and 2 cobbled deep slate slabs. Same thing over here, 2 slabs in the middle of the stair section, and 5 upside down stairs right here. Now we're gonna come underneath here with a block of bedrock, and we're gonna start filling in the very middle with bedrock, going from bottom to top, and bring it all the way down to the end of this radiator section. Then on the engineer side, starting from the back here, 3 deep slate tile walls in a column, then red concrete, iron bars, red concrete. And we just keep alternating, repeating this pattern forward till we get to the front of this section. Once we finish this side, we'll work on the other side, which is a little bit different. It's asymmetrical. So come over to this conductor side, starting from the back. We're going to put a column of 3 sideways red shulker boxes. Then on bottom, a red nether brick stair or red concrete, and close the trapdoor on it to be the brake wheel, and then another shulker box above that. In front of that, we're going to make a column of 3 deep slate tile walls, then 3 more walls, then a red concrete, iron bars, red concrete, then 3 more walls, then red concrete, iron bar, red concrete, then 3 more walls. Then in this big open gap here, we're going to put a row of red concrete across the bottom. And same thing over on this side here. Then we're going to come on top of this, starting from the front. We're going to put 2 smooth quartz on each side, then a target block, then a smooth quartz, then a lodestone, then a smooth quartz, then light blue glazed terracotta, then 2 smooth quartz. Above that, skip 1 block in and a smooth quartz. Fill this with red concrete on each side, and then a row of red concrete coming up to the dynamic brake section on each side. Then, starting from the back up here, we're going to put 4 smooth quartz on each side. And then in front of that, red concrete. And we can go ahead and fill in this middle with red concrete coming all the way back. Now we're going to come on top of this section here, put 3 red nether brick stairs facing that way on the front. On the back, we're going to make a 3x3 of red concrete, and then we're going to put a polished deep slate slab on top for the exhaust. Then 3 stairs facing this way. Then switch to red nether brick slabs, 3 across the back, and come up each side with it. Then on the back, we're going to open 2 crimson fence gates into each other for the horn, and fill in the rest of the middle with slabs. Now come on top behind the cab here, and start filling this top dynamic brake section in with red carpet. Then we're going to have to come down here and crouch to place it above these observers. We'll also come down to the back here and put red carpet around the exhaust. And we'll put red carpet coming down the top of each side of this radiator here. On each side of the front here, we're going to put a white stained glass pane to be a rear view mirror. Then we're going to put a crimson door up here. And a crimson door over on this side here. Then we're going to take black carpet on the front and make this T-shaped pattern. Come around here, put black carpet down this inverter box, and then run black carpet all the way down this walkway until you get to the back of the locomotive here. Then we'll start wrapping it around this, make a T-shape on the back, come around this side, and start bringing your carpet all the way forward down this side of the locomotive. Put it up on this stair and up across here till you reach the door. Next, we're going to do our railings. So we'll move down to the front of the locomotive here, and we're going to take out birch fences, since we don't actually have white fences. Start right here. We're going to come up 3 over 1, up 1 over 1, and 2 more on top. Same here, up 3, over 1, up 1, over 1, 2 more on top. Then right here we come up by 4, and same thing over here, up by 4. Then we'll go work on the railings on the back, which is pretty much the same thing. We're going to come up 4 right here. Right here we're going to come up 3 over 1, up 1, over 1, and 2 more on top. Same here, up 3, over 1, up 1 and over 1, and 2 more on top. Then 4 right here. Then we're going to start bringing our fences all the way down this side of the locomotive here. When we get here, we come up 1, over 1, up 1, and then all the way over to connect up with the cab. Then we'll do the other side, so come around. Get it connected up at this back here, and start bringing it forward. When we get right here, we come up by 3, and then start coming back over until it connects up with the cab. Right behind the cab on top here, we're going to put a ladder. And then down in this corner, we put 1 more fence, because it angles. Next, we're going to come up on the side of the nose here, on this first red concrete block with a birch sign. And we're going to type Spirit on the first line. And then the next line, we're going to type Of Our. And the next line, we're going to type First. And then the next line, Responders. Then we got to put that sign on the other side of the nose as well. So another sign right here. And the same thing. We're going to type Spirit of Our First Responders. Then we're going to take out a glow item frame Put them on each of these front fences with glowstone for the ditch lights. Then another one over this headlight with another glowstone in it. Then up on the side above the window, we take a dark oak sign and type the locomotive number 911. And same thing on the other side above the window. Then hit those both with white dye and then a glow ink sac so you can see the numbers. Then I just realized we never did the coupler, so turn around like this and get a dark oak stair stacked up till it's on that second block. Delete the ones used for placement and put a dark oak fence gate under it for an airline. On either side, put a dark oak fence. Now we're going to come down and detail the rear end here, and we're going to take out a dark oak button to represent the spare knuckles. So come around on the back of this rear pilot here, and on each side put a dark oak button, so one here and one here. Then up here we're going to take out a glow item frame on the white concrete with a glowstone for a rear headlight, then a button underneath it for the sand filler hatch. If you want rear ditch lights, go ahead and put glow item frames down here with glowstone. Now we need to make some banners, so get out a loom and come into it here. We're going to use a red banner, and we're going to be using white dye. We put a vertical on the left, horizontal on top, horizontal on bottom. New banner. Horizontal on top, horizontal on bottom, and a diagonal. New banner. Diagonal going one way, diagonal going the other. Then we're going to switch over to a white banner with red dye. Put a horizontal on top and a horizontal on bottom. Then still using red dye, we're going to take the 3-letter banners and put a red border around all 3 of them. Then we'll come place it on the side of the locomotive here. So come up on this side here. Starting right here, we're going to put CSX. And then this one with the rectangle, we put 2 on to represent where it says Pride in Service, because there's no way we can make letters that small. Then we'll do the same thing over here. So starting right here, CSX, and then 2 with the white stripe. Now we'll do the interior, so come on in through this nose door here and take out an end portal. Put an end portal in that corner to be a toilet. Then smooth sandstone slabs, stack it up right here to the bottom of the window. Same thing on the other side. Then stack up this side till it's the same level as the door. Same thing behind the door here. And we'll use our slabs to make stairs coming down in the middle. Turn around and fill in this side up to the same level as the door. Then we'll come down in here and we'll put a door right there. Come into the back of the cab here. We're going to put a blast furnace and a glowstone to light the cab. Turn around, a glow item frame in the middle with an end crystal. Then a lever on that side and a slab on that side. Turn around and put in 2 stairs to be seats. Now the interior of this locomotive is completed. And we'll come back outside. And now I just realized a glaring error. I built my fuel tank backwards. The air tanks are on the wrong side here, so we're gonna have to fix that. So take out this brewing stand and put a bell here. Then we need to take out all these air tank anvils. Take out that button, take out all these anvils. Take out this sign and this button as well. Then we need to fill this gap with all polished black stone blocks. Then on the 5th block back from the bell, we put a crimson sign, then a crimson button, and then on the 2nd block back on the back, a crimson button. Then we got to fix this side as well over here. So this side needs the air tanks. So leave 2 on the back and start knocking out coming forward. Until we get up here, we leave 4 blocks on the front. Delete that button. We're going to put a crimson sign right here and a button in front of it. Then 4 anvils sideways right here. 4 anvils sideways on the back and a button in the middle. Remove this bell here, and we got to take out a brewing stand to put in its place. So take that out and put in a brewing stand. And also, now that I'm looking at it, I'm not quite liking how this white stripe looks. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna knock out this middle one and the red concrete behind it, and do the same thing over on that other side. We're also gonna knock out this top one. Knock out across so the one on the other side's knocked out. Then we're going to put red concrete in the middle gaps here so you don't see the hole. Then we're going to take a smooth quartz stair, right side up facing this way here, and then upside down facing this way here. And then another upside down one up there. We'll do the same thing down on the other side. So go ahead and come around to the other side. So over here, an upside down stair up on top, an upside down stair facing this way here, spin around and get a right side up stair right there. Then we're also going to knock out this red concrete right here, going across, put a red concrete in the middle, and a right side up stair facing this way. Come up over to the other side and get a right side up stair right there. And now that stripe is looking a little bit better. And there we have it, rail fans. We've completed CSX 911, the spirit of our first responders locomotive. I hope you like it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And everyone have a great week. Stay safe out there, rail fans.